Hi guys, this is Ashley from TS Company _1 back with another reading for Drake 2021, what the future holds for him and his music career. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for all your support. Turn on post notifications, and this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So let's see the energy around Drake right now. What is going on with Drizzy Drake in his career? What's his energy like right now? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got some interesting cards right now. We got the Ace of Cups, which means that Drake will have a successful music career in the next year or two. Okay, so it may not be as successful as Scorpion, but it will be successful, which means that he will still sell a lot of albums for Certified Lover Boy. The Lovers card, he's going to be talking about a lot of his relationships. Also, Drake is actively looking for love right now. He's looking for love. He doesn't know why he hasn't found his soulmate. He is looking for balance and harmony in his life. He is definitely trying to see where the future holds for him, okay? And then we got this card, which talks about somebody plotting and planning, having patience. So it looks like he feels like people are plotting against him. Okay. Drake is very intuitive. He doesn't always act like it, but he is very intuitive. He's very strategic, and he kind of feels like people are plotting against him. Okay, I don't know why he feels that way, but he does feel like people are plotting against him. And then the Six of Wands in reverse, which means he might have reached out to somebody and somebody curved him. He might have reached out to an old flame. Knowing Drake, it could have been multiple old flames. And a lot of women, a lot of his exes really don't really care for him. Now, I'm not saying women in general, but like a lot of his exes, they never really want to run back to Drake. After they had him a couple times, it's kind of like, that's what I'm getting the energy from the Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about moving on, um, letting go of the past. And so it looks like he might have tried to rekindle some flames, like with more than one person, and it kind of didn't go successfully. Okay, so let's see Drake's relationship with Charlemagne the God. Okay, because Charlemagne said that he felt like Drake fell off. Let's see Drake's relationship with Charlemagne the God. Let's see. Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords, which talks about sneaky energy. So Drake kind of feels like Charlemagne is kind of sneaky. He feels like he does things for clicks and views and to get people riled up. So he kind of feels like Charlemagne's remarks about how Drake kind of fell off and we're in the little baby era. He kind of feels like it was just for clicks and views. Okay, then we have the Page of Cups in reverse, which talks about him waiting to see how certain people react to his new music. He feels like a lot of people are going to be surprised by a lot of his collaborations. That's how he feels, okay? The Four of Wands talks about success, so the album will be successful. Certified Lover Boy will be successful, okay? As of this moment, it looks like it will be successful, okay? But he feels like Charlemagne is kind of sneaky. He does things for clicks and views, okay? So let's see Drake's relationship with Cardi B. Somebody asked me about that. How is Drake's relationship with Cardi B, okay? Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so he feels like she kind of puts on a facade of how happy she is in her relationship with Offset. He feels like she's not as happy as she pretends to be. The Nine of Swords talks about dark energy, having sadness. He feels like Cardi's not really into the music career as she makes it out to be. Also, he feels like she doesn't really care about the music, or having a music career as she wants to make it out to be. She just cares about money and the charts. That's just how he feels. He feels like, she's kind of putting on a facade about her relationship and her career, about, she just wants to be seen. She wants to make money, but she doesn't really care about having talent. That's how he feels. And then the Six of Pentacles talks about gossip. Also talks about potentially working together. So it looks like they could have a song or two coming out in the next year or so. It also seems like there has been gossip about them in the industry, not necessarily romantically, but it could be work related. It could be because of his relationship with the Migos and Nicki Minaj's relationship with Cardi. So there is a lot of gossip about them behind the scenes, and it looks work related. It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with being romantic. Okay, so he kind of feels like she just puts on a facade when it comes to her personal and career. Okay, so let's see what else. So let's see how Drake feels about the music industry right now. Let's see how Drake feels about the music industry right now. How does he feel like music is going? Okay. So the King of Swords in reverse talks about immaturity. So he feels like music is kind of going down. He feels like it's not really about talent anymore. That's how he feels. Then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. He does see the difference in the female rap artists versus how they were a couple years ago. And this is probably because of Nicki. So he does notice the shift and how people treat Nicki in the industry, but he really is not going to do anything about it, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands energy. That talks about being selfish, kind of only caring about yourself. And it seems as though Drake kind of feels like he has to worry about himself in the industry. He doesn't have time to help save other people's careers, even though he be trying to save DJ Khaled's and French Montana's, okay? So let's see how Drake's relationship is with Joe Budden. I always wanted to know that. His relationship with Joe Budden, okay? His relationship with Joe Budden, okay? Let's see his relationship with Joe Budden. Okay, we got some very interesting cards. So we got the Judgment card, which talks about somebody kind of, I guess, placing judgment on you, karma. So he kind of feels like Joe Budden always judges him to the extreme. He kind of feels like Joe is kind of harder on him than he is on other artists. The Two of Cups means that they kind of have an understanding. They're not cool, but they have a kind of understanding of what their relationship is, which means that, if Joe don't say nothing too harsh about Drake, Drake won't take shots on him on a song, basically. And then the Four of Swords talks about watchful energy, somebody kind of being a backstabber. So it seems like Drake doesn't really trust Joe Budden. He feels like, you kind of have to watch him from afar. He really doesn't really want to do any interviews with Joe Budden, but he probably will, because Joe has a big following, okay? So let's also see, what else do I want to know about Drake? Will he take shots at A$AP Rocky? Will he take shots at A$AP Rocky because of Rihanna? Okay, because I heard some things, so I just want to see if he will take some shots at A$AP Rocky. Okay, because I heard some things behind the scenes that I did not report on. So let's see. the death card in reverse. So he don't really have a relationship with ASAP Rocky anymore. You know how they were cool back then? It's like the relationship kind of died, okay? The Knight of Cups, it doesn't look like he's really going to take any shots at ASAP. It looks like he's going to be mature about the situation, okay? Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly, Drake asked ASAP if he was seeing Rihanna, or he asked both of them if they were seeing each other, and they both denied it. But then the proof came out, and ASAP and Rihanna are seeing each other. And so I heard that Drake was a little salty about it, but it looks like he won't be taking any shots. Three of Cups, he hears the gossip, he hears the chitter chatter, and he doesn't really want to be a part of any love triangle like he was before with Rihanna, Chris Brown. And so he doesn't want to be part of any love triangle. So what does the future hold for Drake when it comes to his love life? Let's see what the future holds for Drake and his love life. Okay, I wonder to know if he's going to get married, because he, what, 35, 34? So he's getting up there. Let's see. Two of Pentacles in reverse. He's going to still try play the field. He's not planning on settling down anytime soon. He wants to settle down, but he's going to continue to play the field. It's like he has a hard time being fully committed to somebody, okay? And then the Six of Swords. A lot of women are going to end up leaving Drake, okay? It looks like Drake has a hard time when it comes to love. A lot of women, they stay, but then once they get a feel for him, they want to leave. So it looks like a lot of women are going to end up leaving Drake, okay? Let's see what his relationship is like with Sophie. Sophie knows better, which is his baby mama. Okay, let's see what his relationship is like with Sophie. Of course, you know, Drake is a trip. Eight of Swords in reverse. He feels like Sophie trapped him. This man, he feels like he's trapped being, I guess, attached to Sophie. I don't know why. It takes two to tangle. I don't know why he be thinking that. Knight of Wands in reverse is immaturity. He's not very mature when it comes to Sophie. It's like he kind of is bitter towards her, okay? He's not very mature when it comes to Sophie. He's very bitter towards her. He feels like, you know, she trapped him. And the Four of Cups, he does give to her, though. He's very giving towards her. He does have kind of like a soft spot for her, but he is very immature towards her. He kind of feels bitter towards her, like she trapped him, okay? Now, the last question that I'm going to ask is what the future holds for his career in the next 10 years. What will Drake's career look like in the next 10 years, okay? What will Drake's career look like in the next 10 years? What will Drake's career look like? I want to see what Drake will be doing. Okay. Okay, so I got some very interesting cards. Okay, so I got the Temperance card in reverse, which means talks about timing, being patient. So it looks like he doesn't really know where to go next in his career. It's like he doesn't know if he wants to do producing, acting. I can see Drake going back to acting, producing. He already produces a few shows, but it looks like he doesn't fully know what he wants to do. The Five of Pentacles in reverse talks about loneliness. He's starting to feel the pressure of being on top. He's starting to feel the pressure of being on top. He's been on top for a while. He's still the #1 male rapper when it comes to streams. So it seems as though he's starting to feel the pressure of being on top, okay? And then we have the Emperor card in reverse, which talks about people in the industry watching him to see what his next move is. So Drake holds a lot of power in the music industry, okay? And a lot of people are watching to see what his next move is, okay? And then the Three of Cups, he hears the gossip and he wants to go out with a bang. Like he doesn't want his career to come falling down with, negativity or people saying that he's washed. He hears the chitter chatter. He hears what Wayno and Charlemagne are saying. So he wants to go out with a bang. I think that he'll probably put out two to three more albums, and then he'll be done. Okay. I think he'll put out at least 2 to 3 more albums, and then he'll be done. It looks like he's trying to figure out what he's going to be doing in the next 10 years, okay? So that was a quick reading on Drake, 2021, what brings for him, what will happen in the future, okay? And if you like the reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading was strictly for entertainment purposes only.